Thank you, Murli. Yeah, Vish and Shyam. My name is Srinivas. I'm having the 17 years of experience, 10 years in a domain as a production manager, and 7 years in SAP, both in implementation and support. I'm a PP consultant, and this is brief about me. Vish, do you want to ask me?
Say it again.
Yeah, Vish. Do you want to ask me anything? Questions?
Yeah, I want you to show me, go a little bit more detail in certain technical skills which I need to use, because I'm already working in the data conversion project, and so here I want to connect with you on what technical skills I will be then you will be training through, so that I get connected to your technical skills. That's the main I want to understand from this demo.
I think you are working for the master data conversion.
Yeah, yeah.
Client having their legacy systems.
Yeah, they are converting old source systems. They have around 8 source systems. They are converting into SAP R3.
Yeah, so that data you want to cleanse it and upload into SAP with a different masters.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So you are more focused on the PP process along with your master data.
Correct. And then they might put me into different objects also later, but this is wave 1 going on. So the wave 2 is coming up after December.
Okay. Yeah. Shyam, do you want to ask me anything?
Yeah, I just want to ask very high level thing, because the introduction and overview, because everybody will start from the introduction and overview of PP module. So my request to you is, if you can go through us for the planning concepts, not in means the high level, like what is the output of MRP, what is the input for MRP, what is the, we do the forecasting on plant level, or we can do it forecasting on all the plants. What does the rough capacity planning do? What does the capacity planning do? So I just input and output of all these forecasting, MRP, MPS, all these, because I'm basically interested in the planning. And even though I'm very much aware about the processes of this, but in SAP I don't know much of the things. If you ask me the routing, BOM, I'll tell you what are all these and why we will use in this. So my basic objective is for this training is to, when I will complete this training, then I will able to do forecasting myself. I will do the resource planning, capacity planning myself, and I can configure as per the client requirement.
Okay. So you require in a more detailed manner. You have this some more.
No, for today, if you go through with the input output. What is the input, what is the output of the planning, instead of going to in SAP skill also doesn't required, because I just want to know that planning I can learn it or not. I cannot learn it, because I worked in the other ERP, not in SAP.
Okay.
Previously in PP module, MM I know very well. So where the MM and all I can do it myself.
Okay. So you want more practical knowledge?
Yeah, definitely. Means
yeah.
Practical knowledge, the configuration knowledge, I can.
Yeah. Practical means configuration and execution.
Yeah, the configuration and execution. If you ask me the processes, if you ask me a single question, Shyam, let me know what is the production planning process. I can describe you from starting from the forecasting to plan order release, and from the production order execution to the settlement.
Okay.
Right.
But you cannot configure and you cannot execute.
Yeah, I cannot configure the planning. Yeah, and the execution too. Yeah, you are correct.
Okay. So you have the theoretical knowledge, but you don't have the. You want to know more on the practical and configuring the system.
Right, right, sir. Correct.
Okay. 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 I think you both have the some overview on SAP. SAP is a ERP, and in that ERP you have the different modules actually. In SAP you have the different modules for the business requirement. Okay. The different modules like PP, MM, SD, FICO, which are the functions required for a business. All those functions SAP has mapped into the different modules. If you take any business, you require sales people, you require accounting people, you require manufacturing people, warehouse people. All these people are and their functionalities. So SAP has mapped all these into a different modules. And in that, PP is a one of the module. This is more relevant for a production purpose. If you see the production, in the production also there is a different types of functions are there, means processes. Something like every day you will change the product on the same mission. Okay, on the same mission you will manufacture, but you will manufacture the different products on the mission. So then to the SAP, that is called the discrete manufacturing. Frequently it will change the products and it can change the timings also. Manufacturing is called discrete manufacturing. Some businesses is there, they will manufacture continuously same product. You can take like cement. So cement, they will continuously manufacture only that cement only. With that type of businesses you want to map into the SAP, you require, that is called the repetitive manufacturing. That means you are manufacturing repetitively. Like that, another process is there. If you take more process industries. Process industries means chemical industries. If you take those chemical industries, you required more complicated batch management, tracing, and they want some quality parameters are more. If you want to map those businesses, SAP has given the PPPA, process industry. These are the actually in the PP itself there is a different scenarios are there. Repetitive manufacturing, discrete manufacturing, and PPPA. Repetitive is same product you are continuously manufacturing. Discrete is where the products are frequently changing, and PPPA is where your chemical industries like pharma, you can map PPPA. Okay, and if you come to this PP module, it is, you cannot implement this PP as individual module. You need to integrate with other modules. Integrate means you need to work with closely with the other modules also, like MM, and QM means quality management, SD means sales. These are the other modules you must closely interact with along with the PP. So you must know as a consultant where is the integration between different modules. PP is very closely integrated with MM, SD, and QM. Very closely integrated with MM, SD, and QM. QM is a quality management. Okay. Actually, for any business, production planning means material planning. Material planning. If you see, example, you can take any business manufacturing, any product manufacturing, like you can take car. To manufacture that car, you require tires, glasses, seats, engine. All these are the materials you require to assemble a car. So if one customer comes and asks you one car, for that car what are the requirement materials are there, you need to plan those materials. And you need to plan production of this car. Production of this car also you need to plan. So this material planning and manufacturing planning you will do in this module. Okay. If generally the SAP or business, generally we will follow some flow. Means if it is in case of business, you will create a first, you will get a one sales order. Example, your business is cars manufacturing. You will get a sales order or customer order, you will call it. That will come for the car and quantity maybe 10 cars you want. So once sales order comes, so as per this car you will plan the material. Planning of the material means you plan to manufacture this car. You require materials, means raw materials, and you require labor and machine also you require. These are the things you require to manufacture a car. Planning of this sales, labor, machine, you deal with the our module PP. This creation of sales order, you will use the SD module, sales and distribution module. Okay. Once your planning is over, means you plan the raw material, when to manufacture or where to buy. Then actually you will do the production. This planning is completed, then you will do the production of the material. In SAP, for this we will use the, actually we will call it as GI, goods issue, goods receipt. It is called the GR, and confirmation. These are the some terms we will use it. This is production of a material. GI means what are the raw materials you used to manufacture a car. That is, your consumption is called the goods issue. Goods receipt means your car manufacturing is goods receipt. Confirmation means what are the labor you consumed and labor and machine whatever you consume, that is called the confirmation. This is the process actually in the PP. Once you confirm the quantity, you will store in a storage location. Storage location. From here, this planning and production and sending to the storage location, total part will be handled in your PP module. These are the activities you will do in PP module. Once the material is ready in stores, you will deliver to the customer. Okay, this will be taken care by sales people. That will come under SD module. So as a business scenario, you will start from SD and you will come to the PP, and finally you will deliver the material to the customer. In between you will get the other modules integration like purchasing of raw material. You will get the purchasing of raw materials with the help of MM, material management module. During the production, if you are checking the quality parameters, You are checking the quality parameters like car you have manufactured. So how is the quality of engine you are checking, or what is the mileage for that car you are checking. So check if you are doing during manufacturing, those will be handled with your QM module. Your QM module will be handled this. Next, once you manufacture the product, you will sell the product. Okay, you will sell the product. So what is the selling price? It may be $100. Okay, what is the manufacturing cost? Manufacturing may be $90. You manufacture the car for a $90, so you are selling for $100. Your profit will be $10. So this calculation, selling price, planned price, manufacturing price, profit, these will be taken care by FICO module in AP, finance and controlling module. Okay, these are the different modules integrated with your PP. Okay. Actually, this is the scenario is called the make to order scenario. Make to order means based on order you will manufacture. That means based on your sales order you will start production. That is called the make to order scenario. Some businesses will be there. So those businesses, you won't get the first sales order. You won't get the first sales order, you won't get. Like sugar industry is there. So manufacture sugar based on your sales order. No. You will manufacture, continuously you will manufacture and send to the market. Their customers, they will purchase. In this scenario, you won't get the sales order, but you need to manufacture. If you want to manufacture, you have to plan that product. For that also you require plan. That scenario is called make to stock. You are making for the stock purpose. You will keep the stock. If you are making based on the order, that is called the make to order. It is not possible for all product to manufacture. You will keep the stock ready, so whenever the customer comes, he will purchase and he will take it. That is called the make to stock scenario. For that also you require planning for raw materials or machine or labor. Example like sugar, cement, cool drinks, beverages, all these will come under make to stock scenario. Make to order scenario is like car manufacturing, truck manufacturing, aeroplanes, all these will come under make to order base. These two are the scenarios in PP. And in PP, there is a capacity planning during production. You have the machine. That machine capacity is 100 units only per day. So if you plan 120 units on that machine, you cannot produce. So what are the capacities there? Based on that capacity only, you need to add the product on that machine. If it is capacity is 100 and you plan only 70, so that means 30% of capacity you are wasting on that machine. So that way you need to consider the capacity and you need to plan the materials on the machine. That is called the capacity planning. That is also one concept in the PP.
So what is the input and output for capacity planning, Srinivas?
Input for the capacity planning is your planned order, and output is also a planned order. Okay, input actually the basic of it, you will execute the okay. To run the MRP, you require some requirements like sales or independent requirements. Based on that, after MRP run, you will get the planned order. That planned order
MRP,
will have the dates.
I'm asking capacity planning.
Yeah. I'm coming there. Okay. Once you run the MRP, you will get the planned order. Okay. During MRP run, system will not consider the capacity. System will not consider the capacity. So output of MRP is planned order, but it won't consider the capacity. So again, you need to go to the capacity planning, and you need to see what is the capacity on the mission, and you need to schedule the orders on the mission. You need to schedule the order on the mission. Okay, based on your capacity of the mission. Actually, input and output for a capacity planning is planned only. Before capacity planning, it will have the dates and timings. Once you did the capacity planning, you will get the exact dates and timings based on your capacity, mission capacity. Example, like your mission capacity is 100. Okay, mission capacity is 100, but that day you have planned 120 pieces. You cannot manufacture. So what you will do? Today you will manufacture 100 pieces, and remaining you will manufacture tomorrow. So this planned order start date is 22nd, end date is 23rd. Before capacity planning, your start date and end date is a 22nd one. After planning, you will get the exact start date and end date for the planned order based on your capacity. Am I answer to your question?
Yeah, means this is okay, because capacity, what you are talking about is right, but my perspective is very different. What I'm asking you is,
Yeah.
So okay, you carry on. I'll ask you in the end. No problem.
Yeah, you can tell me what is your process, so I can explain.
What do you mean? The capacity planning will come after MRP, before MRP?
After MRP only.
After MRP only. And before MRP, what planning will come?
Before MRP, you can do a long-term planning. Okay. Before MRP, you can do a long-term planning or SOP, sales and operation plan.
Yeah. So sales and operation planning. When we do sales and operation planning, so okay, what is the input for sales and operation planning, and what is the output for SOP?
For sales
I just want to understand, Srinivas, the flow. If I start from the forecasting, I say my historical demand or historical sales, I will take into my forecasting.
Yes.
Then I will do, so input is my historical demand, and output for forecasting is my consensus demand.
Correct.
Right? It will go into where it will go. So I just want to understand the flow. Very simple.
Okay. Okay. You are talking about the SOP. Just I am talking about the based on the make to order scenario, sales order actually.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. In SOP, actually, you will take the historical data. From that historical data, you will derive the forecast. Forecast means you will run the some forecast strategies like trend model, like that. You will run the forecasting, and you will derive the what is the future demand. What is the future demand you will derive? Okay. Based on that demand, you will get the, it is called the PIRs, planned independent requirements. So those PIRs, okay, if you ask me the flow SOP, okay, from that you will get the forecast values. This is nothing but a PIRs. It is a planned independent requirements. Okay, requirements. So once you get the planned independent requirements, you will do the MRP run.
So what do you mean by planning?
Sorry? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm asking what is the mean by plan independent requirement?
Yeah, it is like you are assuming that there is a production, there is a capability to get the sale of that much quantity. Planned independent requirement. It is not dependent on anything, but you are projecting there should be some demand on that month or on that date.
So it is not from the sales order.
It is not from the sales order.
Okay.
Sales order means exact value. You are manufacturing cement. Okay. Cement, there will be a lot of demand in the summer season because so much construction will be there. Okay. So in the summer month, in the May and June, you will plan more production for the cement, like 1,000 and 1,000. If you come to the July, it is a rainy season. So in rainy season, there is a construction will be less. So your selling is very less. So that time you will plan only. Yeah, you will plan only 400 only. How you derive these figures? Based on your historical figures, based on last 1 year or last 5 years, how your selling is there. Sales is there in the month of May. So based on that, you will derive the future. That is called the forecast. It is nothing but an independent requirements.
Okay.
Okay. And if you are manufacturing the planes or cars, you are manufacturing. Example. Okay. High-end cars you are manufacturing. Costly cars. So these cars you won't manufacture like, you won't plan like 1,000 and 1,000. You won't plan like this. Okay. Whenever you get the sales order, okay, then only you manufacture, not based on your forecast. Correct?
Yeah, it's the actual orders.
Yeah. Based on actual orders only manufacture. Otherwise, you are keeping in a stock cost. If it is not getting sold, so you will get the.
So once we have done the forecasting, so demand, I can get the demand. So yes. Output for forecasting is demand. Where it will go next?
Yeah. Okay. You will get this demand. It is nothing but demand is nothing but your PIRs. Okay. You planned 100. So sorry, 1,000. So based on the 1,000, you need to plan the remaining. Example, this 1,000 is 1,000 tons cement you take. Okay, you plan at the level of cement. So if your May month you are planning for 1,000 tons, so by that May month you must require all raw materials. Without raw materials you cannot produce. So you need to plan the raw materials and you need to plan the mission. Okay, labor, all these things you need to plan. So you required MRP planning. Okay, MRP planning run. When you run the planning run for this forecast, system will give you your planned orders based on.
So what about the master production schedule before MRP?
Yeah, MPS is for the important for your business. Technically, there is no difference between MRP and MPS. Technically, but theoretically, MPS will plan only the materials which are relevant for the MPS. Those materials are like very costly and your business more depend on those materials. Like you are getting that material from the imported, so you need to more cautious on that material. Those materials you need to plan as per MPS. Okay, MPS technically like MRP only, it will do planning only. Okay, but you will classify those materials as MPS materials and you will execute using the other transactions.
If I will not use MPS directly, if 1000 quantity, 1000 demand of cement, if I will go into MRP and I will just see, so where I will see the production scheduled, where I can see that
in MD04 stock requirement list, you can see that. If you are executing MPS, you can see MS04. There you can see your stock details. Hello? Hello?
oh,
Yeah,
so
sure.
I'm asking, so it's the form MPS where I can see that in stock requirement list, it will show me that how much quantity will be produced on how much, which date and on which work center?
Yes. Work center you cannot see, but you will get the planned order. If you open the planned order, you can see the work center. Okay?
No, plan
But
order
the
will come after
quantity,
MRP.
date. Yeah. In the MPS also you can see.
Quantity and date we can see in MPS, right?
Yes.
Okay.
See, you have the example like A, B, C, D is the materials. Okay. To manufacture, yeah, to manufacture a car example. To manufacture a car, A, B, C, D. So, A material you will define as a MPS. B material you may be defined as a MRP. Okay. C you may be again MRP. So, you will define as a MPS D. So when you run this material car with MPS, so system will plan only A and D materials only. A and D only it will plan.
So you are saying that for MPS material we do not need to run MRP.
Yes.
Why? Because my MPS is car, okay. It's my finished good is MPS, it's car, okay. It's a high, let's
No,
say.
I'm not saying for car you need to plan. Okay. You will plan for the MRP run for the MPS or MRP you will run for the car. If you're running now for car with MPS, system will plan only A and D only. This will be differentiated with your MRP type.
I understand that.
Okay, MRP type. When you need to run both MPS and MRP for this car.
Okay, we have to run both. Okay.
Yeah. If you run the both, if you run the MPS for it won't plan B and C. But without B and C you cannot manufacture car. So again you need to execute MRP for this car. So time system will plan only B and C.
So as per my understanding, MRP will explode the bomb and give the dependent requirement. What MPS will do?
MPS also will do the same thing.
Okay.
I told you now, technically there is no difference. Technique means how the MRP will execute, the same way MPS also will execute. You will get the requirements, purchase equations or planned orders you will get.
Okay.
But the difference is where you will maintain the MRP type. So system will plan only those materials.
Okay.
That means MPS you are planning means you will more care on those materials. More care means without that material you will stop the mission. You cannot do. And to get that material you will take 1 month. Like that, and your profit of the product is based on that product. Means that material only. Those materials you need to carefully plan. Those materials only you will plan as a MPS material. Example, like one material is there, that is, it will avail to very near to your plant. That means if you call, it will bring that in a 1 hour. So for those materials, you no need to take care of more on those materials.
What
Those
about the
materials will do.
What about the repetitive manufacturing? What do you suggest?
Repetitive manufacturing is the product which is manufacturing continuously.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm asking, so we have to do it MPS or MRP for repetitive manufacturing products?
For manufacturing product, there also generally you will do the MRP. There also you can use MPS based on your importance of the materials.
Okay.
Okay. There is no thumb rule. If it is repetitive, you need to only use the MPS. If it is discrete, only you need to use the MRP. There is no thumb rule.
Yeah, it depends on the requirement.
Business depends on the client's requirement and importance of the materials. Based on that only we will define this. Okay. In this you can use the long-term planning also. With your capacity you can do. Long-term planning means materials which are you are going to manufacture long, means in the month of December or 2015 you may be manufacturing. So for that, what are the raw materials requirement you want to know now itself, you can do long-term planning also. That is also one type of plan. During long-term planning also you can use the capacity planning. These are actually the different scenarios in PP, and there is another scenario is there Kanban. Kanban is another scenario you can use in the PP module, where just-in-time principle it will work on just-in-time. There is a Kanban board will be there, so it is mainly the materials backfill. That also we can discuss on the Kanban.
So Srinivas, when you take the classes, do you have presentations which you walk through, or how do you teach?
Yeah, I will give the presentations, and in the system also I will show you the scenario. MRP run is there. You can will create the materials and we will execute the MRP run.
So your general explanation would be first theoretical and then you'll walk through the practical.
Yes, both.
Okay.
I will do.
So I have a specific question on the bill of materials.
Okay.
I am currently working on the bill of materials functional spec, and there was a requirement on Friday that how do I see a particular bill of material BOM with its components.
Okay.
And so I said I will get back to you.
Okay. Okay.
How do you?
In SAP there is a straight transaction is there, CS03. With the transaction directly you can see in the bill of material.
CS03 is just to display that BOM, right? But
yes.
How do I see the components under that BOM?
Oh,
is there any report or something? Yeah.
Yeah. There is a CS11 is there.
Okay.
CS11, CS12. These are the transactions. You can see all the levels of BOM. If you go to the CS03, you can see one level.
Right. I knew CS01, CS02, CS03. I didn't know anything.
For that SFG fake BOM is there, so that you cannot see in the CS03. You can use the CS11, CS12, CS15 also is there. You can see that. In that it will show you all levels. The low level code it is called. So with that we can see.
So I have another very weird question. Now Sham is already into
Yes.
he's already
Yeah.
theoretically I mean he's more
Yeah.
good in that, but I have no clue. So how would you, if we both start, how would you um, match? How do you be able to? Because theoretically he might be strong and I won't have. So
So Vish, I will make you strong. Don't worry about that. I'll tell you that, and he will take the class like on his pace as per your requirement. Don't worry.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I will take you and actually the both the pace average. Like I will tell you the basics, and I will tell you the in depth in that also. Both I will manage.
Okay. And I like what you have told, and so I would like to go ahead and start. And when can we start? And what are the days you are available? And
Uh, yeah, that